Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Monday's Moment video as I'm back from my annual vacation and starting this last Monday in the theme of taking time away, having a holiday from your business very seriously after having taken a week away, but also coming back and having a bit of a rant that might just help you make better choices and better decisions. See you in just a moment. Now, in many businesses, I hear lots of business owners say that it's their team that mean that they can't take time away, they can't trust anybody, it's the client work that they've got on, it's all different things. Everything is somebody else's fault. Well, I'm starting this video by saying that it's not anyone else's fault, it's your fault. If you can't take time away from your business, it's your fault because it's of the planning and the decisions, etc., that you have made in the past up to this point that are stopping you having those choices. It's no one else's fault, it's not the team's fault, it's not your client's fault, it's your fault for not getting things in place. And that's what I want to talk about today. Because if you think about it, if you go to a supermarket to do your grocery shopping and you stand there in front of all the food aisles, if you randomly just get food together and then you get home and you try and cook a meal and you haven't got the ingredients that you wanted, then whose fault is that? It's your fault for not collecting the right ingredients in the right quantities to prepare the right meal. Taking time away from your business so that you're not like the guy sat below me. You're not sat there at home thinking you're on holiday when actually you're on your laptop, or you're on a beach and you're on your laptop, whatever it is. And doing that to some portion is okay, by the way. But if you're spending the majority of your time checking emails, responding to messages, worrying about things, then that's no one else's fault apart from yours. Because what you have done is you've looked at all the ingredients that are in front of you over perhaps a short period of time, over a long period of time. And you've made decisions, you've made choices which have led to the business that you have right now, which you can't take time away from. And I want you to really think about that in this last week as we complete this month of August of taking holiday, taking time away from your business. Because it's really about stopping the worry and frustration, stopping that anxiety about what will get done when you're not there, how will that get done, and it's about making better choices, literally A or B choices. It's about planning. We've mentioned the books in last week's video that I recorded for you and posted whilst I was away. It's about having those building blocks already there, already in place, so that you can sit back and you can enjoy your business, but more importantly, you can enjoy your time away from the business. It really is down to your decisions, your choices, your planning. And yes, some of your team might throw you a curveball and you might leave, you might take somebody on who isn't the person that you thought they were. But all of it comes down to the fact that what we do is we have got to get the right screen on there. What we've got to do is we've got to put all the right pieces into this game. We want to win the game, that we can take 3-4 weeks away from our business, and our business is better, as mine used to be when I used to get back, than it was before I left it. When I had my construction business, the garden centre, the hot tub business, that was the case in every single one of those businesses. No game of taking time away was left to chance. It was all by plan, it was all by intent, and it worked well 99.9% of the time. So I want you to think about this. What kind of game are you playing as we end this month during the rest of the year ahead? We've got Christmas that's coming up. Sorry to use a C word, but I actually went in a store whilst I was away and all the Christmas things were out. Sorry, I've said it twice now. But you've got to make sure that we're setting it up not just for the vacations that we take that are choice, but also those public vacations that we know when the business shuts down, etc. We don't want to leave any of it to chance. We're not playing mousetrap. We're putting a strategic plan, a strategic game together to make sure that we win it. That's what I want you to take away from this month's worth of posts and recordings. Taking time away from your business does not happen by chance. It doesn't happen by luck. It's not something that just, oh, look at them. Aren't they lucky to be able to take that time away from their business? People put a lot of planning, hard work, decisions, making those great choices into a business that builds it so it runs like clockwork, that it's built so that it can run mainly without them. And then that gives them the choice. They can take time away from it. The business will be better when they get back. And then they've got a business that's valuable, that gives them better choices in the future, including a potential investment or potential acquisition. That's what perhaps you might be heading towards, or you just want a business that you can run and take more time away from. So here's the end of my rant. Don't blame anyone else. It's no one else's fault apart from yours. So make sure that you make better decisions, better choices. And of course, share this video with somebody who you know might be making bad choices and not able to take the time that they want to take away from their business. Anyway, that's the last Monday's Moment video from me of this month. Look out for other posts now that I'm back off vacation. Look out for other posts and perhaps some other videos to finish off the rest of this week. As always, I'd love you to share this, like this, and spread the good news. Tell me some comments about what decisions you've made that have meant that you've been able to take time away successfully from your business. And if you really are worried and frustrated about taking time away from your business, and it does create anxiety about will it still be a business when I get back, then you've seen the link going across the bottom of the video. Just use that link, timewithsimon.com. Schedule 30 minutes with me, no heavy sales pitch. I just want to give you some value and just a couple of tips that I've used to do this successfully for over 30 years, including last week. As always, I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.